So let's get to it. Now, I've got to kind of try and cast this in a way that makes sense. Is it? Oh, who is pulling everything? Oh, we've got everything paused, and we are going to go. Anyway, because that's just how it's going to roll. And yeah, it's that simple. So here we go. We are going into this now. Of course, the stream can't see it yet, but when you can, this is no doubt going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we should probably go around and introduce these players. So spawning down in... Okay, we're going to have to do this by like our position. So let's start 1 o'clock. We've got a Zerg. 2 o'clock, we have got the orange Protoss. Around 4 o'clock, we have got the Zerg, who is playing in red. We have then got this fine colour, purpley colour, which is, of course, the Terran. At the bottom left, we've got a yellow Zerg. Then we've got the teal Zerg. And then the dark purple Zerg up in the top left. So we've got a lot of Zergs this game. This is going to be fun. No one is doing anything too... Oh, I say no one's doing anything too crazy, but what is this coming down? This was a 10 pull, always going to be exciting. Oh, there's the gas as well. This is a free-for-all, remember. There are no allegiances. Everyone is out to kill each other. And that is where the fun, no doubt, will be. Because, let's face it, if everyone's starting to get a good little fight going on, it is always good. And this map actually leads itself really well to free-for-alls. Because you have one expansion you can easily take down here. And then a narrow path straight into the centre. There has got to be lots of action. Turtling up may not be the best option. There's also 2 spare bases because there's only 7 players, not the 8 in here. So we'll wait to see whether anyone is brave enough to go and try and sneakily take one of those. But for the time being, we've just got a quick expansion out here from Sannen. And that in itself is always going to be pretty cool if you can manage to secure it. Meanwhile, an expansion also coming down here for Mafarazzo. I believe I'm saying that right. And yeah, just looking around, not too much scary stuff is occurring yet, apart from some Zerglings on their way out. This is the early aggression that you always want to be a little bit cautious about, because once this early aggression starts coming down, if you've gone for quick expansions like some of these players have, it can lead you into bad times. BillGates here is taking a bit of a sidetrack from his charitable work just to come and enjoy some StarCraft 2, and I can't blame him because we've been having an absolutely epic day so far, which has just been filled with action. Of course, we've got more coming up after this break, but for the moment, we've got probes getting pulled here. Miss is up against this aggression from the Zerglings when he gets a good surround. The probe pull is going nicely. A couple of workers are getting picked off, but the Zerglings have been taken out. And Mist, I'm sorry, Mist, but even if you thought they may be friends, it's not always the case. Meanwhile, one lone Marine here. The Hero Marine coming in, just trying to take down a hatchery on his own. This could only be made more amusing if this was a StarCraft's theme. And of course the Marine was attacking the hatchery with the Zerglings on their way through. I'm going to do funky stuff with the camera angles as well because it's a free-for-all. We can try and have dramatic effect here. The Zerglings are going to pull back and we're going to be more brave. Meanwhile, more Zerglings following up in the top position here from the green Zerg player. What else could be coming down? Oh, we've got an Overlord coming in here. Overlord is taking a lot of damage. You've got a Spine Caller because being defensive is never a bad move when you're sitting in a nice fun position. And, well, being defensive in a free-for-all is probably the safest thing you can always hope to do. Now, as we see here, we've got additional barracks coming down, a factory here too. So Dots is not going to try and do anything too brave, not going to try and expand, instead just going to try and get as many units out as he can do. That's not a problem in a free-for-all because, let's face it, there's 2 big strategies going on so far. Most of the Zerg players have opted to go for a fast expansion, apart from, of course, the green Zerg player. Ajukrejzi, I can't even say that. Ajukrejzi, I think. He's going to be the green Zerg. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. It's been a long day and I'm just getting very confused. Dots apparently can't Terran, but he does just need to Hellbats. It's true. Just Hellbats. So, yeah, anyway. As we can see, I should type in all. Yeah. So far, this free-for-all, not too much is occurring. Let's face it, they're all both, I say both, there's 7 of them, being quite passive. Oh, look at this for statics defense. Toxy is just like, no, you're not attacking me, you're not getting in here, I want to play a macro game in a free-for-all. 10 Zerglings coming out here, though, from the green Zerg, who is taking an expansion down to the, well, taking his expansion relatively quickly, which is, it's, well, later than everyone else's, but he's still getting it down. Gas is now being taken from Sannen. Down here, of course, for BillGates. BillGates is getting all of the money. because that's what BillGates likes to do. What is his work account? Not too bad. Actually, the purple Zerg though, Sannen, he's going OTT with the drone production. Already up to 35, he's just like, droning. Get some spine callers, drone some more, because that is the way you go. Missed! Oh, missed! What happened? What happened? Missed GG's out. What? But missed, you still had units missed. Why? Why did you go for that? Okay, Zerglings. Oh, Zerglings, Bailings! Oh, no, that Bailing hit! That was a pretty massive Bailing hit. That was not too fun. Okay, that was probably the biggest Bailing hit we have seen today. Look at that loss. Look at it. 800 resources down in Zerglings alone at the moment. That's quite painful. More spines coming down. These guys are all being so passive. What's up with this passive play right now? This is pretty crawlers. And yeah, spine crawlers are going to come down. I feel bad right now for the green Zerg player because they're trying so hard to deal some damage and it's just not going to plan. But what's this? BillGates, you're getting down your hive already. An 8-minute hive? What is this madness? It's like he thinks he's got this empire of money and he can do it everywhere. And yeah, this is madness. This is pretty crazy. Toxy, he's not getting killed. Look at all these spine crawlers. They are just sitting around everywhere. A free-for-all, by the way, to obs a free-for-all is pretty darn hectic. It's difficult to do. And that is because action is occurring absolutely everywhere. Now, meanwhile, we do have finally some swarm hosts coming down here. That's not too much to worry about. The lair's there. Swarm hosts actually quite cool in a free-for-all because anything that allows you to be cost-effective when you've only got 2 bases is probably quite a smart move. But no one has yet come to try and claim missed space. I'm surprised about that because these additional bases could be important, although Sannen has now discovered that this 11 o'clock position is yet to be taken. No player spawning there, so they could always go and try and take some sneaky bases. Oh, Zergling on Zergling action is going to be occurring. Can we get a nice little containment? Ah, Sannen's Zerglings were on move command, not attack command, so got cornered, dealing no damage at all. More swarm hosts are on their way out here. They're already burrowing up quite nicely. Mafarazzo is getting in a good spot, and it's just really teching up. Meanwhile, what is BillGates doing? BillGates is getting out Vipers. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm not quite sure what he plans to do with Vipers alone. Maybe he's got some sneaky strategies that we don't know about. Perhaps we'll have to wait and see about that. But Marines currently pushing in here. Toxy, oh, poor Toxy's Overlord. That was the first thing I believe that Toxy's actually sent out of his base. And that's why he's turning up. He's learned from experience, okay? Even before this, like, if I move out, someone is going to kill me. So what I'll do is I just won't move up, I'll turtle up massively and hope everything's going to be okay. But everyone's being so passive. What's up with all this? Everyone is just being ridiculously passive at the moment. They're just sitting back, they're trying to turtle up as best they can, and all while they're trying to do this, then not too much is going to be going down. And I really want to see them fight. Oh, Swarm Hosts! Swarm Hosts, be careful, Swarm Hosts, burrow. Burrow quickly. One Swarm Host died, but now Marines and Marauders are going to start getting siege. But there's Widow Mines, so that's fine, Dots. Just make some Hellbats and Widow Mines and you should be A-okay. These Locusts actually do quite a good job of tanking up the damage from those Widow Mines. And of course, Locusts are free, so anything that is killed there will be absolutely A-okay. The Hive is also coming down here for Sannen. Everyone's teching up quite heavily. These Vipers, though, what are these Vipers going to be used for? Just amassing them. I really do hope that BillGates realizes the Vipers cannot be used offensively. They have no attack, and he isn't actually getting anything else down yet, so this could be quite interesting. Now, Sannen is just like, well, you're just getting Vipers. What are you going to do against my Zerglings? And the answer is pull drone. Bailing connections are going to come down, though. There's some really, really good bailing hits. Bailing hits are pretty huge, and that makes us really, really happy because everyone loves some bailing hits. Now, as we're running around, Mulas are out on the field for the green Zerg player. They're just coming in, and I really hope these Mulas don't discover this. This is a flock of Overlords, and while they may seem abundant at the moment, over-mutalisking could cause severe environmental damage and then to become an endangered species for Sannen, and that wouldn't be something that they'd want. Meanwhile, the Swarm Hosts are slowly pushing in. Poor Dots. Dots, there's Locusts in your base. You don't have any tanks. You have Marines, and they're not going to fare too well. These Mutalists still have not discovered the giant flock of Overlords up there, but this is looking really good for Mafarazzo. He's just busy pushing in with these Locusts. He's taking down the natural base. At the same time, though, Sannen has opted for the Swarm Host option too. this is nothing bad with that. However, Toxy has got a good number of Mutalisks, but the Mutalisks are not attacking as of yet. Here we go, the Swarm Host starting to take a little bit of damage here, and yeah, everything is just starting to die, and this is going to be problems. The Swarm Host, though, is still pushing in. Static defense is great if it's killing things that actually cost you money. Unfortunately for Toxy, though, Locusts are free. And I am casting this, if you haven't noticed, a bit tongue-in-cheek, that everything is OP and everything is crazy, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not that familiar with the balanced status of free-for-all games. I don't cast that many of them. I haven't read many a Team Liquid thread on the deep strategy and analysis that goes into it. I am just going by the action, and action is really starting to ramp up now. In the center of the map, we've got Toxy. Toxy has a stupid number of Mutalisks, 22 out already. Upgrade-wise, though, nah. Don't need to upgrade them yet. I've got +1 coming down. I'm getting more Mutors. Mutalisks and static defense is Toxy's plan. And yeah, that's going to be fine if it can work. And well, we'll wait to see what's going to happen there. But at the same time, Toxy is now just happily going on these mutor battles. But at the same time, Locust coming through. The Locust, well, the Swarm Host count, should I say, at the moment, for the Zerg down here is pretty high. 21 Swarm Hosts out for Mafarazzo. And the Vipers are coming in. Okay, apparently Vipers unburrow Swarm Hosts. I'm not quite sure what the plan was. He's just he's gonna pull them all into his static defense. Okay, BillGates, this is brilliant. This is the best thing you've done since moving away from DOS. It's that simple. Queen's now getting pulled over into the meat grinder that is the poke wars from these spine crawlers. If you've never had a poke war on Facebook, you are missing out. But this is taking it to a whole new level. Meanwhile, Mutalisks, they're coming into this is getting pretty scary. Meanwhile, come on, Dots. Dots, I'm cheering for you. You've got some tanks out. You don't play Terran. I made everyone random, so that's pretty unlucky. And you're against a lot of Zergs who seem to be doing fairly well. Now, we should probably talk a little bit about APMs as well. Dots is down at 58 average APM. Clearly not too comfortable with what he's doing right now, but oh, the Green Zerg is just starting to mass things up slowly. I'm still amazed that no one has taken these two free bases. Someone really should have done. Someone could have snuck up here, taken a hatchery or whatever, and been fine. More units getting picked up and pulled out. This mass Viper play is incredibly entertaining. So, I want a little vote, by the way, from the stream chat. Who are you favouring in terms of their strategy? Because whoever wins may not be the winner of our hearts. And of course, the person who puts on the best show in a free-for-all is always going to be the favourite. So you let me know who you think that is, and I'll make sure to inform them about it. But for the moment here, Toxy coming in with those Mutalisks, going to be trying to do a bit more damage. The Mutalisk count for Toxy at the moment, up at 34. Meanwhile, for Mafarazzo, we do have only 16 Swarm Hosts down on the field. 13 Vipers are out, though, for BillGates. BillGates likes abducting things, like abducting ideas from competitors. Herpy derpy derp, but yeah, that's fine. Meanwhile, Sannen getting Broodlords. Broodlord Corruptor, because why not? We will get the air superiority, and it will be fine. We will win. And now, yeah, Blinding Cloud coming down. Hydras, you're not pushing in here. But as this aggression starts pushing in, things could get a little bit dangerous, because these Swarm Hosts, these Locusts, going to just keep edging forward, pushing through the static defense. The Vipers not going to be able to help too much. They're running low on energy. At the same time, though, we see the Hydralisks coming up here, taking on Sannen. And yeah, finally, Dots transferring these SCVs down. He's like, damn it, I'm mine down in my main. That is not what I want. So anyway, yeah, things still going okay. Couple of Blinding Clouds going down here. More of the Hydralisks. There's some good abducts coming down here from BillGates. Meanwhile, big skirmish on the other side. Possibly one of the biggest Mutor on Mutor flocks I have seen in a long while. At the same time, though, Toxy has just had enough of Mist, who was the first person to get knocked out of this game, and it's going to destroy the bases. Because, yeah, that's fine. Now, I've got to give credit, of course, to Dots. He is the only Terran in the game, and is not making Hellbats. Until now. The first Hellbats are coming down to the field. Oh, sorry, no, there are Hellbats down already. He hadn't made them for a long time. I apologise. I am getting pretty lost solo casting in a mass free-for-all game. Lag is apparently being a big problem. Yeah, so we'll wait to see what else is going to be coming down, but for the time being, just more Hellbats coming forward. We've got some Zerglings pushing around everywhere. Oh, this is quite a big push in. Not looking too good for Mr. BillGates right now. The Hydras are doing damage, but BillGates has got Ultralisks, and Ultralisks only want Hugs, because, yeah, Hugs are always fun. It's They're deadly hugs, but hugs are still nice. Hydras are trying to do some nice damage and actually tearing apart through these ultras. Can I point out how little these players are upgrading their attacks? Only the Mutalisk King players are deciding that upgrades are worthwhile, and still only there is +1 attack. Still in the centre of the map though, we've got more skirmishes coming on. Down at this side to the right, we have got the green Zerg player trying to move in. Meanwhile, Toxy, that is pretty messed up. That is just like a swath of Mutalisks. It's pretty crazy to see. Someone needs to go over there with a little Mutalisk clearing force. These Broodlords could have a little tough time, but Sannen is just going to start moving in, going to try crushing these Locusts. And yeah, 3 units on 3 units, which wins? Well, apparently the Broodlords do, just due to the superior attack early on. But the centre of the map is starting to get very crowded. Players are starting to get very low on resources as well. But here comes some of Ducks, pulling in those Broodlords into the might of the Queens. The Queen's going to try and start taking them out. Transfuse will be available. Meanwhile, though, we see the big fight, the Zerg on Zerg, epic battle. Everyone is trying to get into this. And Mafarazzo is just like, nah, GG, can't take this. Can't take the heat right now. There is too much. I got pincer movement by the green and the red, and that is not what you want. And yes, now Sannen is just trying to push in, trying to get into a good spot, trying to deal damage through here. But oh, another big engagement. The Mutaflots, the giant Mutalisk flot. Meanwhile, Toxic has 33 Mutalisks up against 21. That's an advantage. That is a good advantage there. Toxy is looking pretty happy. Oh, but the green Zerg has decided to go and take these bases. So this is pretty crazy. This is a free-for-all. I'm really confused about what's going on. There's things happening everywhere. I'm losing track of the players, and I apologise for that. It's been a long day. This is just a bit of fun. The casting is not meant to be top-notch. Thank goodness. But anyway, in comes the green Zerg, mulling its way through the Vipers. BillGates, your Vipers are all exposed. They can't do anything on their lonesome. But that doesn't matter, because back in his base, he's getting annihilated by Broodlords and Zerglings, and that's just not too fun. The Vipers are just having a look around the map. They're going on the scenic tour. Basically, these are like pensioners who have they've got nothing else to do. They know it's only a matter of time before, unfortunately, they will pass away. So they're just like, I want to see the world. I want to see the map, and they're going to go and have a look around. BillGates is indeed a man of peace. It's that simple. He wants to donate all his money. I'm going to tell him that. All your minerals to charity. Actually, to a good cause. That would be better. So, anyway, here we come in. And things are getting pretty crazy. Toxy is probably my favourite at the moment, just due to this massive Mutalisk for. I wonder what BillGates is going to do with his banked up money. How much does BillGates actually have at the moment? Well, he has just under 1,400 minerals, so not exactly a mountain of cash, but he could probably help a little bit safe. So, anyway, we've got these bases down. This is looking good. Whoever has those bases has still got a good amount of money. And actually, this public transport system, because there's only Zergs minus Dots, who's just happily minding his own business here. Dots is just like, maybe if I don't move out, no one will notice me. Don't do it! Don't do it, Dots! Don't go into the fray! Don't go into the fray. Come back. Yep, see, creep spread now. Just stay back at home. Mine up. Macro up. Take your time. Don't take any risks at the moment. We do have a Nidus network coming down. This is the public transportation system that BillGates was talking about. Unfortunately, Sannen is putting an end to it, and that's just mean, because BillGates has decided that he's no longer going to be a fighter or go into anything like that. He's just going to donate his money to building a public transportation system consisting mainly of creep spread and Nidus networks. Good guy, BillGates. That's all I can say. He's definitely doing the right thing at the moment. Broodlords, though, for Toxy are coming in. Muta battle is going to be going down. Who can win this fight? I just don't know at the moment. Meanwhile, Nidus networks are being placed. They're not any threat, though, but it looks like the green Zerg player is going to be able to win this fight. How is he winning this is the question, and well, the answer, additional upgrades. 2-0 against 1-0. That was not a fight that Toxy could really afford to lose. Both these two players, though, are going pretty hardcore about it. Sannen is just getting out more units, although it's mined out everywhere. The income tab, that's something important to look at. Look at how bad that is at the moment for this purple Zerg player. Not something that you particularly want. You want to be getting that income. It's why I picked this map, to be fair, is a little bit of time pressure, because I'm hoping that when this game finishes, JoRoSaR will be back with the food. He was sent on a perilous journey. He was like the scouting drone to go and go and collect food and bring it back for the hive. The hive, of course, being where we're casting from. That is what we should nickname it. He won't be too happy about that because, of course, JoRoSaR plays Terran, and therefore we probably want it to be a planetary fortress or an orbital command. But I mainly play random, and that's why I don't really mind. I do have a favoritism for Zerg though. They're so cute. Look at these queens. I know they might not be to everyone's taste, but after StarCrafts, how can you not love a little bit of Zerg? Now, in terms of engagements, we do have some things coming in here for Toxy. Toxy definitely wants to take out Ajuk, and yeah, it's not going too well. So I'd say green, definitely ahead. Red, still in a close second. BillGates, he's typing out GG. Look at BillGates. GG, BillGates. Oh, that makes me so happy. That GG makes me really happy. I've got it on camera. He served himself well. That is good. Donating things. You can even see it on the mini-map. Look at that. I hope that comes out clearly enough on stream because that is pretty cool. I've got to say, I think this is probably the smart move. Dots is just sitting back, slowly amassing an army. Incredibly supply blocked. But that's fine. Dots has got mass Vikings. This Viking is taking air superiority to the max. He's going to be pushing back those Corruptors. And this is pretty cool. He's just making sure that he buys himself some time. There's a lot of Overlords here. Unfortunately, that player has been killed already. GGG. What's GGG? Good game, Greg? Good game. GGG. I'm going to challenge BillGates. I want to see what he can spell out with creep tumors. It'd be pretty fun to see some cool notes. If you can type out Dreamhack, if you can do hashtag DreamhackOpen, I might actually tell him in all chat to do that. BillGates, please spell out hashtag DreamhackOpen in creep. That would be good. No one kill him. No one should kill him until he does that because that would be awesome. And if someone ruins that, it would be not too fun. And of course, that is a subtle reminder that anyone watching this stream, if you use Twitter, then yeah, you should definitely make sure that you do tweet about Dreamhack. Hashtag DreamhackOpen. Currently though, I'm definitely saying the green Zerg player is quite ahead. 32 Mutalisks are out on the field. And the only thing that can really threaten that is potentially the 29 Vikings, but I don't think they're going to be able to. The upgrades are there. The upgrades are there for the Mutalisks and superior numbers, but here comes the Broodlords. The Broodlords for Toxy are coming in. There's also a good number of Infestors. If the Mutalisks clump up, the fungal growths could be devastating. That would be a bit of a problem. Now, I want to know where the hashtag DreamhackOpen is going to come in. That's what I'm going to be keeping a good eye out for. I hope BillGates hasn't lost his queens. Are they still there? Yep, he does still have his queens, so he can spell out hashtag DreamhackOpen with creep in the near futures. Okay, here we go. We've got the hashtag already. It's coming in. This is really nice to see that hashtag DreamhackOpen is going to be spelled out on the minimap. BillGates, being such a good guy here, he may not have been able to win the game, but he's going to the charitable cause of promoting the stream on Twitter using creep tumors. But anyway, back to the game and the important stuff that is occurring. Mutalisks, all the Mutalisks want to be so careful not to get fungal growth, but it has hit. Those fungal growths are just going to keep coming down. Toxy looking to be annihilating this all out now, and boom! All of those Mutalisks go down. I hope this game doesn't end, and yeah, unfortunately, I'm really sorry, but fungal growth is so strong in free-for-alls, especially against mass Mutalisk. That's pretty crazy. These Vikings, though. Dots, you are doing so cool at the moment. Be careful of all the fungal growth. Toxy, if we learned anything from Wings of Liberty, it's that if you do stuff like this with fungal growth, you get Zerg nerfed. It's that simple. Be careful with it. Yes, there'll be months of Zerg dominating, but please. Infestors are underused at the moment anyway. Stop it. Oh, we've got hashtag Dreamhack here. BillGates is spelling out hashtag DreamhackOpen in creep tumors. It is pretty epic to see. I really hope nobody interferes with this. This is really important. And there's also a Dreamhack in the center of the map and a GG in the middle. So yeah, this is just all going pretty good. Meanwhile, more fungal growths are going down. More spore crawlers are there. Look at the mass fungals. A wild JoRoSaR has also appeared beside me, and he is busy sitting there with pizza, looking very happy with themselves. BillGates, don't worry, you're not going to run out of space. Yeah, you are. Just make it sideways. Slant it. That's fine. Like, build up towards... No one kill BillGates. that's got to be a thing. Like, probably the most charitable man in the world, and I have to tell people not to kill him. That's the state of humanity at the moment. But yeah, anyway, here we go. We're still things up going on. This isn't all over yet. Dots, if you kill those creep tumor dots, I'm not going to be happy with you. Don't kill his base until he's finished the DreamHack. He's got OP. He's got the E. The N's going to end up in dead space. Oh, he nearly did it. He nearly did it. Oh, unfortunately, Dots. He's sacrificing. He's sacrificing everything. He's trying to free up more army supply. He's got more Vikings coming down. Oh, but engagement's actually happening in the center of the map. I should probably talk about that rather than getting fixated in spelling out things with creep tumors. But yes, forward comes the Infestors. The Death Ball Broodlord Infestors. Does this remind anyone else of Wings of Liberty? The Queens? No. Toxy? No. Toxy? No. No. Leave BillGates alone. It's that simple. Do not attack him. Do not attack him. You're not allowed to kill him until he spelled this out. He is spelling things. Leave him alone. Leave him alone for him to spell. He's innocent. He's just happily spelling out. Look at this, JoRoSaR. He spelled out #DreamhackOP.
I think he spelled out dope. #dope.
we don't want to promote that. There is
#dope. What's going on in this game? Madals, what are you telling people to do?
I'm sorry, you leave me for a little while and this is what happens. It's that simple. So yeah, anyway, we've got Broodlords are currently tearing through here. Toxy's looking to be in a pretty good spot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty certain that Toxy's won the game. Dots is still down here though. Dots, if Dots gets a stupid amount of Vikings and splits them perfectly, he can make this work. But then there's still the Infestors to deal with, so got to be careful there. DreamHack open. Here comes the N. The N is on a second line because unfortunately dead space here is irritating. There wasn't enough room to put it down. The Broodlord slowly moving forward, taking out the only threat. We still have 55 minutes until the next game scheduled to start. So this is all looking good. JoRoSaR's busy eating his pizza. He may actually swap with me once so I can go and eat, but we'll wait till the game's done. No, he's shaking his head. JoRoSaR doesn't love fun, everyone. JoRoSaR is the Grinch of free-for-all StarCraft. That's what I can say right now, but sad times. Anyway, we do still have Toxy looking to be in a pretty good spot. His only real threat has run out of money, pretty much, and Toxy is still busy mining everywhere. Yeah, GG coming out. Yeah, but JoRoSaR got the credit here. I am Madals! What? I am just on his account.
I'm that good.
Madals does something great. JoRoSaR gets the credit for it. Hup, dup, dup. Story of my life. Anyway, no, here we go. We've got this all looking good. Yeah, Toxy is still playing Wings of Liberty. Dots is just like YOLO, landing all of his Vikings, landing all of his Marines. And yeah,
Flying Marines.
well, no, he's just sitting there. He doesn't have flying Marines, no.
How does he land them?
Because flying Marines would be balanced, okay? Just deal with it. Oh, okay, hang on. No, BillGates, you can't have pizza. No pizza. No pizza till after game. Sorry about that, everyone. I really don't know what stream chat's making of this. I think everyone's getting close. Oh, actually, the hashtag DreamHope or DHOpe. Hoping for D. Things have got that far, but no, this is slowly going. I think we may have to announce a winner. What do you reckon, JoRoSaR? I don't think anyone. I think we may force a fight. It's that simple. Toxy, go for it. Go for it. Try and end Dots. Dots, can you put up a fight? Dots, I'm cheering for you. Who are you cheering for, JoRoSaR?
I'm cheering for whoever has Flying Marines.
Flying Marines, that's
Yeah.
Dots. Dots
Okay.
has Flying Marines. It's a really fun situation.
That's a good example of overstimming.
Overstimming, like definitely. Then it's no longer called Stim. Esports has got sponsored by Red Bull now.
Oh, cool! Someone gave a shout out to my mum. Nice. Hi, Mum.
That is pretty nice.
That is very nice.
That is very nice.
BillGates truly is the most charitable person on earth.
He is. He spelled out things in creep tumors for me. He is just all around a good guy.
#dope.
Hashtag dope. DHOpe.
Oh!
The fungal. The fungals are... Oh, that's unfair. Where's the army, by the way? You have an army? You have an army? Where? I can't see it. I'm just looking around. Can you see an army anywhere? Hang on. Hang on. Does he? No, he doesn't. He has 6 supply. What a troll. What a troll. He has 6 supply. That's trolly. But yeah, Toxy, I think Toxy has won this. He should have done anyway. It's all very confusing. Things are going pretty mad. So, all in all, we are sitting here with Dots just slowly dying. Toxy should have Broodlords out still, I think. Does he? No, he just has 30 Infestors with a lot of energy. And there's the GG from Dots. He has decided that he is not going to be successful. And I believe that means Toxy wins. So, that is pretty good. Now, I'm going to call an end to the game because I do need to eat before this goes any further. So, on that note, there we go. Victory for Toxy. Congratulations.